It's Tiffany's Content, and welcome back to my channel. We got a lot of things to talk about. This tropical storm Melissa is planning to be a major hurricane, category 4 hurricane right now, and it may even go up to category 5, okay? So it's a very severe tropical storm right now, and it's still stalling right in that pocket in the Caribbean Sea in Jamaica. We are definitely putting you on alert right now, so make sure that you're doing everything that you can to prepare. Make sure that you're listening to all your local listings and stay tuned to Tiffany's Content so that I can keep you updated as well. But make sure that you're checking in with your local listings so that you can understand if you need to evacuate or do anything like that, okay? Because this is a severe tropical storm, major hurricane, 130 miles per hour, and you can just see all that thunderstorm, lightning, and rain, heavy rainfall in those in the ocean right now. In that storm, it's spinning up in the center. You're going to see that on a few models that I show you right now. You're going to see just even the day and night satellite imagery. You can just see how much this is just overwhelming, okay? And it's going to be like tall clouds. When you see those tall clouds there, that white, you can understand, and that pink, that the clouds are tall, which packs a lot of rain and moisture, okay? So much so that it can get up to 12 to 16 inches, okay? So right now it's looking very, severe, even up to 30 inches is in that center eye, okay? And it's still going to be moving, okay? So right now you can see on here that we're looking at 8 to 12 inches right there in Jamaica. And I can tell you right now that it will definitely probably be 12 to 16 as it gets closer, okay? So right now the National Hurricane Center is making sure that everybody is aware that there is heavy rainfall, flooding, and mudslides that can definitely occur during this tropical storm hurricane experience. Is very overwhelming to even talk about, to be honest with you. And you can see it right here, the cone of uncertainty, but it's definitely a wide cone that is highlighting Jamaica, parts of Cuba. And don't underestimate Dominican Republic and Haiti. You're going to have a lot of rainfall as well. I'm going to show you that too. But these are the times that you're going to see all that wind, those tropical storm force winds, and where it's going to affect it, and the times and everything. So make sure that if you're in that area, that you understand the condition. This is a very serious, traumatic condition for Jamaica right now, okay? I cannot express that enough. And of course, for the Dominican and Haiti, you're going to get a lot of heavy rainfall and flash flood warnings, okay? So that means mudslides. That can mean a lot of life-threatening situations. So just make sure that you're aware and stay in tune. On tropical tidbits, you're going to see that there's, on the Canadian model, that they have the path going, a little bit more east, and then you're going to see that it even touches the peninsula of Florida. So and the tip of Florida. So we're just putting Miami on watch as well, because we still don't know where this hurricane, this major hurricane, is going to go. Right now it's still fueling up in the ocean, okay? And you can see it's 45, 50 miles per hour, but it's going to get all the way up to 130 miles per hour. Okay, that is massive. That is a major hurricane, category 4, 130 miles per hour, up to maybe even a category 5 in Jamaica. Okay, this is not anything to play with. If you know anybody or can help anybody right now, is the time to do it, okay? Just make sure you're checking with your local listings as well, so that you can have up-to-date and current information as well, okay? Because sometimes YouTube take 2 days to put my video out, but we're going to be working on that, right? Because I'm going to be here more often for you. I love talking weather, and I love sharing this with you. But you're going to see right now that that cone is still highlighting Jamaica at 130 miles per hour, right underneath Jamaica, south of Jamaica. I would not put it past that the eye may even go through Jamaica. But those feeder bands you also have to worry about, okay? Because the feeder bands are sometimes the most dangerous, because it's whipping around, it's whipping through, okay? And so this is why I like talking weather, because you don't even know what's going to happen in nature, but we do give you all the possibilities, okay? And we're not trying to scare anybody, but just showing you, look at that amount of rain that you're going to see in Haiti and the Dominican, and that will be, you know, Saturday. So we're talking like a 4 or 5 day episode with this Melissa, okay? So right now, and we still don't know the exact track, but they're definitely trying to pinpoint it, and it will be sooner than later that we'll get as soon as it gets out that pocket. Right now it's too high pressure just pulling up against it, okay, and it's causing it to stay there. But let's talk the Pacific Ocean. The next tropical storm is on its way, and as I told you before, every time it's something going on in the government or in the world, we have bad weather. So there was another 8th military strike for this alleged drug boat, okay, that got shot down, or excuse me, that got blown up, and it's right there where the next tropical storm 92E will be forming into a tropical storm, right where military launched the 8th missile, okay, for this alleged drug boat. And I told you the 7th one that they did was right now where Melissa is. So it's something going on that they're not really telling us, but we're going to start putting these things together. You're going to stay tuned to Tiffany's content. I'm going to keep you updated, okay? It's nothing about conspiracy theory. It's just like, what the hey? Tell us what's going on, okay? But right now, you're going to see all that lightning and thunderstorm building up in the Pacific Ocean, and it was just a blow up over there, okay? So of course the waters are warm now, you know, and it's definitely like, did this happen before or after? Like, why are tropical storms and hurricanes happening right where the missiles were launched? But anyway, I still like talking weather. Let's keep this weather, okay? But I'm still going to be bringing you those insights when I see them, okay? So stay tuned to Tiffany's content. Make sure you're keeping an eye on Hurricane Melissa. I'm going to keep you updated with more and more videos and shorts. Make sure you're staying tuned and sharing this, okay? It's Tiffany's content. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, everybody.